Today we're going to look at how to upgrade your MacBook or your iMac to Mac OSX El Capitan. Is it called Mac OSX? No, it's just called OSX El Capitan, but it's going to change to Mac OS. That's what the new release is going to be called. Right, got that out of the way. So what we're going to do is a clean install of El Capitan. So the first thing you're going to need is to make a USB drive with your copy of El Capitan on it, which you can get from the App Store, and I've done another video on how to create a USB drive, and you can get that up there. So if you click that link, you'll be able to get that video. Here it is. This is what you're going to need first. Once you've got El Capitan on here, then we're over to the computer and we can see what we need to do to install it. So here's our MacBook, and we're going to use the USB drive to install El Capitan on here. The first thing we want to do is back everything up. We've done that. I've backed everything up off of here onto an external hard drive, just in case there's anything that the person whose MacBook this is wants back from it. You can also do like an upgrade, but this Mac's really old and I don't think it's had for some reason it's not been updated and it's run out of space, so I think it's better just to do a quick backup and then put everything on from the backup once we've installed El Capitan. So shut down the computer, just uncheck that, doesn't matter if it's checked or not. Put the thumb drive in, or the USB drive, when it's switched off, and then what we're going to press is Alt and then switch it on. And what you're pressing Alt for is that brings up the sort of boot device menu, and I remember that just because you think you're going to do something alternative to booting it. So whether that helps you or not, don't know, but anyway, here we go. So hold Alt, switch it on. It's best to have it plugged into the charger when you do this as well, just in case it runs out of power. And it should come up with a menu here with these things. We've got Untitled, Recovery, or EFI Boot. Click on EFI Boot and that takes us into the USB stick. So you can see the USB stick flashing away there. So you want to click on the one that has the USB logo on it. Now it's loading all the data in from the USB stick. You can see that flashing there onto here, and this will just take a wee minute. So it's loaded everything up and it's brought up the screen. It's saying to set up installation of OSX, click continue. To repair your disk using disk utility, restore your computer from a time machine backup, or perform other tasks using utilities, choose an option from the utilities menu. So we want to use the disk utility. Continue. Alright, accept. Right, so what we want to do is first we need to clear this disk, so we want to go into utilities, disk utility, and we're going to format Untitled. Just call it Untitled again, because why not? So erase, yes, that's fine. Okay, and then just exit this and it takes you back to the screen. And then we just click Untitled and continue, and now it's going to install it, and it's going to take 13 minutes to do that. So that's because this machine has an SSD in it, and that's quite good for an old machine like this, because if it didn't have an SSD it would take ages. The SSD allows it to run a lot faster. So we'll leave that for the 13 minutes now, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so less than a minute remaining now. That was quick. So I just hit restart, and then that should boot it up and it'll finish off its install. You can hear the fans going a bit mental there. It's just because it's been busy copying things from the USB to the hard drive. We're nearly there now. The machine's finishing itself off. Shouldn't be too much longer. We'll just go through this as far as we can. It's going to ask for an Apple ID pretty soon, so I'll just show you what I can here. You can choose whether you want to transfer stuff from Time Machine Backup or Windows PC or another Mac or whatever you want. We're not going to transfer anything. Yes, enable location services, and here's where it's asking us for our Apple ID. So I'm just going to choose don't sign in just now, so we can go through with this to the finish, and then when I get it back to the customer's house we'll sign in. Skip that. Agree to that, and we'll just call it Matthew, why not? And we're going to leave the password field blank just now. We can set that up later as well. It's not going to let me go without a password on El Capitan. You could do that on older ones, so just set the password to just uncheck these things because I don't really want to do that. And then we're nearly done. And we can eject the USB drive. I'm not sure where it thinks we are, but it's not 20 past 3. It is the 27th of July. Where does it think we are? Time zone. Just fix the time zone. Oh, it's not determined our current location yet. That's maybe why it's done that. It's picked it up. Right, that's better. And now the time's set right, 20 past 11 at night. Perfect. Can pull this out. That's already ejected. And that's it, we're good to go. Just shut down. And that's it. That's how to install a fresh install of OSX El Capitan on your MacBook. If that helped you, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.